everyone, this is Cindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of what I've got recently, and because January it was my birthday month, so I've been saving a few nice things to share them with you. I haven't got a lot, but there are a few. Let me show you. There's some orange box, and then there's something from Louis Vuitton, jewelry from Jeulia, and I'm obsessed with Louis Vuitton, so I got a massive box here of stuff to go through with you. So please sit tight and let's dive into it. And first of all, I'm going to unboxing some jewelry that I've got from this brand called Jeulia. You can see the packaging is so beautiful with black boxes with silver letters on top of it. And so I have three pieces here. First of all is set of rings that I've got. It's got the gold stars in between the diamonds with this like wavy shape. I usually wear these rings stacking them together. These are made perfect for stacking rings. You can see they look super beautiful. Also, it goes really well with my existing jewelry collection because I always mix my metals and gold, yellow gold and silver, white gold and platinum. They just make things work a lot more for us because sometimes you know what we are like. We can't make our decision. Oh yeah, what you're thinking? Oh, should I go for the rose gold? Should I go for the silver? Should I go for the white gold? Might as well just get some pieces in different colors so you can mix and match together. And the next items are a set of earrings. They're so pretty, and you can see this is like this tri-colored metal with diamonds on it. So I'm just going to put them on so you can see how they look on me. And they do not have separate stopper. This is like a spring stopper like this. You can just see it goes over, and then I worn this already for a whole long day out, and then it just stayed on perfectly, didn't move, and then it's very secure, so not to worry about that. And you can see they're just like so pretty. And let me just work, because I got two piercings on this one earlobe, so I'm just going to put both onto the same earlobe so you can see how they look. You can see they're really pretty together. And I'm really chuffed with these. They're just very pretty. And then the final item is the same design with the earrings, and is a tri-colored ring. So I put this on the middle finger so you can see that they really work well together. You can see the different metals, and then with the earrings together, they're so beautiful, and it's good for the day-to-day. And also if you want to really dress up in the evening, you can. And with these two rings as just one, I really love it. Sometimes you can just wear one, and sometimes I can stack this one with the other ring. I can put onto the other finger. You can see they're really harmonizing together. They just look so beautiful. So I love to get jewelry for myself because, you know, that's one way of demonstrate self-love. And because you put some jewelry on, it just finishes off the whole outfit, put you into a certain mood, and it just makes you feel like, oh, I'm complete. And whether the day you fancy wear silver or gold or whatever, and then you just pick and choose your own. And on their website, they have a vast collection of beautifully made jewelry, and their quality is super impeccable. These rings I feel really weighty, and you can see they look really pretty. I'm Chinese, I'm Oriental, my skin is darker than European, but similar to, like, you know, if you're a little bit of tanned, and then you can see this sort of tri-color, it just looks so perfectly with any skin color, to be honest. And you can see the rings that are so sparkle and shining. And also I took some shots so you can see on the screen that they just look so beautiful. And Jeulia has given me a special code that for you to get 15% off. It's Cindy15. I'm going to link all this jewelry in the description box for you for easy reference. So, you know, on the 8th of March is International Women's Day. So if you try to use that as an excuse, and perhaps just use this opportunity to get yourself some beautiful jewelry, but with a 15% discount using the discount code Cindy15. So I'm going to link everything for you. You can see that this is just so pretty, and then I can also just, if I want something just so chunky, I can wear them all together on this just one finger. You can see the diamond bands, they just work really well together. And then, oh, I just want to put it on both onto the index finger. You can see there's something similar with when these two put together, combined. It's very, very beautiful. I'm really loving this. Shall I take you through the Olive Young box? Because I am a little bit obsessed with Olive Young lately, because the product is just so great. Because when I recovered from my rib injury, and I did a live video, but a lot of you probably haven't seen it or missed it, but you can watch it under the live section. And but I got some masks. You can see how much I've used since. I'm obsessed with this collagen mask. It is just, oh my god, it is one of those things that it just, you put it on the night before, the next morning the skin just feels like so nice and supple, feels like so moist and very supple, don't have that dry feeling, and you know, the little fine lines get reduced. It just like, it drenched in collagen. And also because this is a sheet mask, and you put it on for like 20 minutes, and then you can take it off. Once you take it off, the sheet is like a cloth, it's still damp. I usually put it onto my elbow, put onto my hands, put onto my heels, on my feet, and it just, all the knees and the forelegs, anywhere dry, you just wipe that over it, and then it gives you the skin like the lovely protection layer of collagen, and then they get absorbed really easily, and it just like makes my skin kind of like quite supple and nice. I mean, today I didn't even use any foundation. I just used a little bit of highlighter. I used some dust powder, and use some, like, you know, contouring powder as well. And you can see that it just, I just feel, make my skin feel really wonderful. This one is the Rose PDRN. This one is so beautiful to repairing the skin, give you a really great glow. And I read on the some Chinese forums, and then loads of Chinese girls are really loving this, because they just feel like, you know, you had like 12 hours sleep the morning after you used this mask. So, and then if you get one box, they give you 10 but plus one, so you got one free there. They're very reasonable. I think it's about £12, so it's about £1 per sheet, and there's loads of essence loaded into it. And but you do not have to use every day. I only use like every other night. This is not like a PR promotion or anything. So it's just basically, I love this product. I really wanted to introduce this to you. They're very reasonable, and they can ship from, I'm not sure where the distribution center is. Order, for example, if I order them today, I'll get them 3 or 4 working days since your order is being placed. So that's pretty quick. Is DHL, if you order more than $60 and then it would be free DHL delivery. So I think it's really super fast service. And then, so that is the mask. Because I really love the collagen mask, so now I got the collagen essence. So if I do not use the mask in the morning, and because I find that in the morning I just feel like, oh, I don't have that time to get ready to do my makeup. So if I just use this collagen essence and serum, and then I can just put it under my day cream, and then just keep the skin supple and have that collagen, make the skin look nice, and you know, for the makeup to easily go go on to as well. But this one is what with retinol, because with retinol they might give you a few little spots, but when you start to use them, but just be careful. But I have been using them on my neck, and then because you know I have this like necklines, and oh yeah, for a layer, and I have a skincare routine videos in plan, and then so I'm going to incorporate all of these into that video, so just make sure that you come back, watch it, and then I will add you, and so when I do that video. But yeah, so this is something that I just like so this is PDRN lifting syrup, and it reduces pore size and firming, lifting. And so this is like a double packaging, so it's really cheap, so you get almost get one free. And so I've already started on this one, and the texture is, you can see, is quite sticky, but let me show you that as well, the texture. They just basically, in this one, you can see that, let me put on the arm, you can see just white. You see it's kind of like a runny, but not so runny. It is like a white emulsion, sort of like it's in between a liquid and the cream sort of a texture. You can see it goes on, it glides on, it absorbs into skin very easily. And you can see that on top of my hand. Yeah, it makes the skin look very supple, and that's why I love this brand, because this is one of the best-selling skincare brands in South Korea. It's called Mediheal, is the brand. So there, Mediheal, and it's just, I've been using this, and the makeup goes on without any flakiness. Especially sometimes I have a little bit of, you know, when I don't remove the dead skins, you know, with exfoliation, and then around the corner of my nose, around the corner of my mouth tend to a little bit flaky by the afternoon. But since I've been using this, I haven't really noticed of it. Really nice product. You can see now it's not sticky, and but you can see the difference. And this one just like dry, but this one looks very nice and supple. And also, when you can see there's a natural glow to it. Once you put the foundation onto it, it will make the foundation makeup look really, you got nice natural glowy skin. I got a PDR, and this is a cream. I thought I might as well just try it, and then switch up my evening skincare routine a little bit. You can see this one just like a cream sort of a texture, but it's just like a toothpaste tube. And you can see if I apply this on top of the serum, you can see it absorbs really well. And the great thing is that sometimes I was always worried that I use a certain type of day cream, skin like, you know, cream, and once you put the foundation on, it start to have that peeling thing, you know, the rolling like a paste rolling off your face, and then the foundation wouldn't stick onto the moisturizer. And but this one, even though it's a cream, but it's a lighter-ish cream on the same side of sort of like a texture, and but you can see it, this is like completely absorbed onto the, you can see it's not sticky, and it glides quite well. So once it's kind of like settled properly, give like maybe a few minutes, let it to settle, and then you put the foundation onto the skin. Oh my god, the skin just feels really nice. I mean, you can see my skin, I mean, it's really nice. I'm just like been using this for about a week now. Oh my god, I love this. And the makeup especially, there's nothing rolling off, that dirty paste, or you know, like you are peeling. But no, this combination doesn't happen. Finally, at this thing, and the massive tin is so heavy, it weighs a ton. and it's called ILO. ILO is the brand. And this is something that I've discovered from some Chinese forums. And they, obviously, I couldn't read Korean. And so I often find things in Chinese forums about Korean products and Japanese products, for that matter. And then this one is a collagen supplement. And so some people said, oh my God, this is one of the best collagen supplement on the market. So I thought I'll give a try. And because when I was in Japan in 2024, when I was traveling, I used to go to the chemist to get myself a few collagen supplement, you know, those like a liquid, and you just little pot, and then you just drink it, and then give you really nice skin. And but some of them are really got a really, I don't know, horrible fishy taste. And but this one is so tasty. It's an orange citrusy flavor. It's just basically this tube, and you can see this is one shot and one single use. And then there are 28 of them in this one tin. So basically this is like a month's supply. But again, I don't have this every day. I use every other day. So I'm going to take one. So basically just turn that off. Yeah, it's just like orange juice. It's really yummy. And it's not gloopy, and it's quite thin. But however, if you are allergic to dairy, this product contains dairy, so contains milk. This one is quite dear, but actually it's for 28 days, 28 this like individual tubes in there. Probably this would last me for 2 months. And if I kind of like spread it into 2 months, this would probably just like £1 a day. And so it's not that bad in a way, because if you go, I mean, considering how far away they came from, and yeah, so this is something that is really, really beautiful. It's called, and the next, maybe shall we do this Louis Vuitton, and something Louis Vuitton, and it's quite small. Just some of you probably guessed it already. And in there you can see it's just some Louis Vuitton makeup. The first one is basically is a Louis Vuitton Rouge, is a lipstick in just a box. In there is this, you can see the packaging is so beautiful, and you can see this is like a little monogram, and the 4-leafed monogram, and also this monogram, and all the way around this gold thing. And twist it out is this sort of very natural dried rose color. If I do a swatch, you can see it's like that. And then the packaging is quite nice. It's similar if you have Hermes lipstick, is magnetic. And then the lipstick bit is you can get refills, or you can get a different color but use the same packaging, so they're interchangeable. And here you can see is transparent, and just you can see the color through the lid from that transparent lid there. And something for you to comparing, if you have the Chanel 110, and then so this is the color. It's like a very natural rose color. This is the Chanel one. You can see they're very similar. Or Hermes. This is the Rouge a piece. If I put it here, you can see this one's slightly a little bit redder, this one's slightly a bit browner. So they're very similar. They're good for the day-to-day. If you have Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, this is slightly a little bit redder than Pillow Talk. So you can see this is the Louis Vuitton, and this is the Chanel 110. This is the Hermes Rouge a piece. And actually, I got a picture I've taken with the numbers on it, and I'm going to stick onto the screen. And moving on is another thing, Louis Vuitton makeup. And so this time you can probably guessed it already. Just a packaging is quite beautiful. This really weighs a ton. So with the Louis Vuitton LV, and then with the monograms, and all the way on the top is black. I think it's just plastic, and then on the bottom it's just gold, and all the way the packaging is gold. And then open up, so it's a eye palette. So you can see is, and again, I'll patch the color for you, and you can see there's very natural colors. They only have this just 4, and so for this one and this one, I haven't used it. Make it a bit more obvious. So you can see that's the 4 colors. So the lighter one and the darker one, and not very good with this makeup display, do I? So you can see these are the colors. Yeah. And very natural, and it's good for the day-to-day. And I do wear makeup, but I only wear just very natural day-to-day sort of a color. And if I do really want to go out in the evening, I just probably give a little bit more layer and make a little bit more darker, but I can never really wear too dark makeup because I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I'm clueless. But anyways, and so this is something that I got, and because I've been putting off from getting this Louis Vuitton makeup, I just found them, they're too expensive, and I just find it is very dear for makeup. Just because of my situation, it was my birthday back in January, so I thought I need to treat myself, especially I've just been recovered from a rib injury, and I just felt that I needed a treat for myself, but this would last me for a long time, and so I thought, let's go for it. And the husband said, oh, I'll buy it for you, and is a gift. So he gifted me to this for my birthday, actually. So thank you. I really love this but now, and I share this with you so I can start to use the makeup. I haven't used it because I've been saving them. But by the way, I have used lipstick a few times, and it is mattified. I always prefer mattified makeup than glossy ones, and I don't like that very shining makeup on the lips. So that's the Louis Vuitton makeup. I got this from Harrods, and the girl gave me some more perfumes for me to try. I tried on a few samples while I was in the shop, so she gave me these samples. Once you tried it, and they usually let you to take home. I got 3 here. So one on the right hand side, this one is a lip balm, but with a little bit of a tint. The other one is the one I've bought. The other one is slightly of a different color, but darker, brighter red. So, and then she packed it up and for me, so I brought it home with me. So you can see it's such cute little packaging. They give you a little pouch for the lipstick, so basically a little protective little pouch. This one I don't really like this that much, and I prefer the Hermes ones. This one is quite bulky. You can see because it's a black velvet, you get a little bit of white on it. It shows, but the Hermes one is so much better. And then on the other side, it's just basically a little monogram, but I don't think I would use this anyway. And I just prefer, you can see it's very difficult to get the lipstick out, and then you get the lid off, and so I'm not going to use that. Another thing came with the eye compact is this travel pouch, Louis Vuitton, and got the monogram in there. They give you 2 little free makeup brushes as well, which is, I love this, especially when you're traveling. There are a couple of little holders on either side. You can just take this with you when you go on holiday or in your handbag, because sometimes the powder can be, if the powder lose quite a lot, and then you don't want to get dirty if you want to bring it when you're out about in your handbag. So with a pouch it's much easier. You can see the pouch is quite a decent size, and you just slot that in, and then you got the 2 little brushes, and then just goes into the handbag quite easily. So I like this pouch better, and so that's all of it. And finally is the orange bag, and yeah, I haven't been really buying, I do not have any wish at Hermes since the beginning of 2025, so I took a break. So last year I was a good girl. I didn't really buy much Hermes last year at all. And what did I buy? Oh, I bought those earrings, and I had a really video and venting about it. To be honest, I haven't been really wearing it that much because it's so fiddly. Now my nails are not too long, but if you have nails, your nails are longer. Oh my God. If you're in a rush, try to get after the door, oh dear, and you can't really put it on. And so I haven't been really using that much, but I think the earrings, they look very pretty, don't get me wrong, but I think the design is not really thought through, therefore it's just too fiddly to put it on. But anyway, set that aside. And I love Hermes silver jewelry. Obviously, their gold jewelry and the diamond jewelry, they're so super expensive. Unless I want to get a bag, I'm not going to venturing out thousands of pounds to just casually get a piece of Hermes jewelry, because it's only when I want to get something from Hermes, especially a wish list bag, and then because that become part of your quota, even though they're denying you're not getting any quota, you don't have to have any pre-spend just to get a bag. But so I don't think that's the case. From my own experience, if you do not have enough pre-spend, you just get pushed back to the queue. But anyways, so I still wanted to get another Hermes ring because I love the Chandon series very much. So I got myself another piece of jewelry. And so let's do the unboxing together. So we just Hermes box like that, and then there's a little ring pillow, and then this is the really chunky Chandon ring. This is a tri-band, and you can see this is 1, 2, 3. I have the single band, but that one is not a open ring. That one is a whole ring and a circle, but this one is an open ring, which is quite good. Probably if my finger change sizes, and then I can probably yank it open a little bit, but it feels quite hard. This one is a size 50, and I can wear it on my ring fingers, and especially on this one. So this is what I've been wearing on the ring fingers. You can see it looks very nice with this, or you change the way of wearing this Jeulia jewelry. You can see, and I'll wear these together. You can see they look so beautiful. You can see just very pretty, and I love these. And then with the rings, and they just look so harmonizing together. And this is why that I buy this silver or white gold and with this mixed metal together, they just look very harmonizing. And when they're having a multiple color, they would dilute the all gold color and make it into a slightly muted tone. I think it's very pretty, and sparkle as well. You can see just very beautiful together. So I hope you liked today's unboxing. The Jeulia Jewelry is 2 rings, or 3 rings actually, but it's 2 sets of rings. And then the earrings, they're so beautiful. And my Hermes Chandon triple band chunky ring, Louis Vuitton makeup, and plus my massive box of Louis Vuitton masks. And so they are just, this is the collagen one, this is the rose PDR, and they just really beautiful. I'll link to all Louis Vuitton products under there in the description box, and also I'll link the Jeulia Jewelries in the description box, plus the discount code. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give my video a like. And if you're new here, and my channel is fashion, bags and shoes and jewelry, and I do shopping, unboxing, plus lifestyle. So just a little bit of everything is around about me, and I can be a narcissist and I talk about myself sometimes, but I hope I can offer a little bit of insight, because I'm slightly older. I just want to be that little bigger sister figure, that if I have anything that I would like to mention to you, so I can talk about my experience either through mistakes or success, therefore especially on the mistake side, so you do not have to waste your money. So through my experience as a user, I can give you a heads up so you don't have to waste the money to get something that is not as good. But however, if I've come across something that is really excellent, the Olive Young stuff and the Jeulia Jewelry, and then I would give them a shout. And then therefore all my collaborations is all through my own user experience, and if they're not good, I would not want to put them onto my channel, let's say, to say the least. So I hope and that any products that I introduce it to you is coming from a genuinely user-tested environment, and then I wouldn't just wish-wash you and then trick you into buying something that is just because I got being sent free products. So that's not about me. I want my channel to be sustainable. I want to be providing a very honest review, and so you can trust me on that. So thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next video, I see you next week. Bye.